This guy is a ticket collector from retired and went to Sholapur, okay? He's in the railways. And he's like barely literate. Why do I give the example in a seminar for women? Lots of women are in the same position as him because they've taken no interest in finance all their lives, whether or not they're literate and educated. And this guy doesn't even know the difference. He says he calls everything LIC. So he's actually going to an ICICI insurance and he's going to Reliance Insurance, but he says LIC chahiye. Why? He's got 2 wives. He's got 6 children, and he knows that he's got this little nest egg after he's retired from the railways, and lovely intention of taking care of all of them. So he's watching the ads and says, LIC sabke liye liya, so they're all going to be safe. Okay, so he first goes to ICICI. Apparently they took him for a ride, or he figured out that this is not the right thing. Then he went to Reliance. Reliance nicely conned him to the extent that they sold him policies. One of his wives, who's illiterate, they even put a fake PAN number in her name, her signature, witnesses with no details, because the law says that if you are not literate, then you have to have a witness who will say the terms of the policy were read out to you and you understood them, and he's supposed to sign and give his details. So that was fake. PAN cards were fake. So it was not just a question of fooling him, there was complete forgery and mis-selling over there. And 12 lakhs is all tied up. Okay. Then he figures out, he goes to somebody, Jagrut Nagrik Manch, then he comes to us, we take it on really aggressively. And what happens? He gets his money back. Thanks to the pressure that we wrote to IRDA, he gets his 12 lakhs back. But there is absolutely zero action against the company. The same company, I mean, what am I telling you about AB Capital and buy insurance and you're getting an interest-free loan? It's the same company. So and it's not for nothing that I'm putting this was a cover story, okay? And apart from one line of wishy-washy response, they had nothing to say. They quietly paid the guy, and they are free to cheat you all over again because our regulators simply will not act. And we've been pursuing them to say, forgery, I think most of you would know, it's a non-bailable offense under the IPC. So I keep saying that if as an individual you forge something, the cops will have no hesitation in arresting you and putting you behind bars. But the minute a bank or a company does it, they get away scot-free. And they got away scot-free all over the world. This is exactly the questions that people in America are asking their regulators. What on earth did you do? And why is it okay for an institution to commit crimes like forgery and cheating? And why does the same Indian Penal Code or the American Penal Code not apply to them? But sorry, that is the reality. Welcome to the real world. That is why you need to come here and attend seminars on financial literacy, because if you were not, you would find a story like this hard to believe. Because you would find it hard to believe that this company has got away with it. In fact, every time I do this in a public presentation, people say, didn't they sue you? I said, forget about suing us. They've given us a 2 lines wishy-washy thing which is there in this story. They haven't even tried to defend themselves.